Hello and welcome to my video review and open box on the House of Marley Positive Vibration Rasta on-ear headphones. Now, Marley products support onelove.org, the Marley family charitable organization, which is dedicated to supporting youth, planet, and peace. The headphones also use recyclable material, and of course, they carry the famous Marley name. Now, I'll go into the design and features of the headphones, as well as sound quality, and then I'll give you some closing thoughts. So let's get started. Now, as far as the open box, of course, they come with the headphones, and also they have this carrying pouch, which is a pretty good size, and it's made out of fabric, and you can see it's got the Jamaican colors and the Marley there. It's a pretty good size, and the headphones will easily fit into it. And then, of course, you have the headphones themselves. Now, the headphones have 50 millimeter drivers, which are housed in aluminum cups. Now, the aluminum is recycled and it's been anodized a matte black finish, which is really nice. And you can see the Marley name and insignia on there. Then you can see the red coiled wire, which contracts and expands as the speaker housing moves on the rail. Of course, you have the headband itself, which is also made out of fabric inside and out, and it's also got the Jamaican theme. Now, the style is you either love it or hate it, and I almost did not purchase these headphones because I really kind of didn't like the style, but it has grown on me somewhat. Now, as far as comfort goes, I mean, they really clamp on the side of your head, and being on-ear headphones, they really press down the upper and lower earlobes. One trick to these, or at least it worked for me, is not to put the headband directly on your head snugly. Give it a little bit of space and it won't clap on as much. But to me, it kind of gets low marks on comfort despite the thick padding. Now, anyways, the cord itself is made out of fabric, which I find refreshing that it's not plastic. And also you have the remote, and you can see the increase, decrease, and the center multifunction button. Now, I'm 6 foot tall, and the remote sits about my lower neckline, and to me it's perfectly placed. Every time I reach for it, it's easy to get to. There's no confusion as to which button is which. I really do like the remote a lot, which came in handy for running. Now, the fabric cord is supposed to be tangle proof, but it also likes to coil. You can see here how it wants to coil a little bit, and it's a minor nuisance, but it does coil up. And of course, you can see the 3.5 90-degree angled plug. Now, as far as the headphones folding, they do fold rather easily, but once folded, they're kind of loose. The aluminum speaker housings rub and tap against each other. I really don't like the way they fold at all. To me, it gets really low marks on that. Now I'd like to talk about the sound, but before I get right into that, I want to say that right now, this particular headphone, the Rasta from the House of Marley, with the 3-button remote is running for $49.95. So this is running for basically 50 bucks on Amazon. Now, for that price, these sound pretty good. And I would like to say that they do a good job of isolating outside noise. The volume starts to get a little loud around maybe 30%. Well, what I mean by loud is like acceptable, the volume that you want to listen to music or stream video. And I found out kind of consistent with my iPod Nano, my smartphone, my tablets. They did a decent job of preventing sound leakage, but I did experience some distortion at high levels, particularly in the mid-range. And I mean really, really high levels. You probably won't listen to music. Hopefully you won't listen to music at those high levels, but I did pick up some distortion nonetheless. Now, there is an emphasis on bass. Bass is strong and aggressive. And so this music is probably, to me personally, I found it really good for like reggae, R&B, rap. And I like the aggressiveness with metal and rock. I thought it really fit those genres pretty nicely too. Now, as for the mids and highs, the mids and the highs are decent, but to me the highs just weren't crisp enough. I would have appreciated a little bit more crispness to balance out the lows, but that was not present. And the mids could have been sculpted a little bit better. And I think generally for the mids and highs in general, both of them, the sound could have been sculpted a little bit better. And it just wasn't as clean as I would like it to be. The mids could be a little murky at times. depending on the quality of the music that you're listening to. Now, so, you know, the sound wasn't always consistent, but I was really wanting more out of the high end. To me, the high end was the part that lacked, that I could have used a little bit better sound from. But overall, for the price, this is a pretty good sounding headphone for the $50 range. Overall, I'd have to say that the House of Marley Positive Vibration Rasta headphones are very nicely priced on Amazon for $49.95. You're getting a nicely constructed headphones. I really like the aluminum speaker housing. It's got a great remote, the fabric cord. I mean, for that price, that's pretty good. Just the construction alone, I think that's a great deal. Now, if you like bass, I would definitely say give these a try at that price range. Now, those of you that are picky about your sound, those audiophiles out there, you may want to look elsewhere. But if $50 is pretty much the most that you can spend, then I would definitely say give these a try. To me, that's just a good deal for that price range. So thank you very much for watching my video and have a great day.